Kayo po'y nakatutok sa aming live coverage dito sa SNA ng NCAA Season 93 Men's Basketball. I'm Con Ross together with Mix Bustos, and we also have Roxanne Montealegre at courtside for this finals rematch sa pagitan ng Arellano at ng Beda, and last year's finals MVP, Nunu Noah, will head to the line for two.
Alam mo, Anton, seeing these lineups from both teams, these are the types of lineups that you can see in the fourth quarter, the last 2 minutes. Pinasok na nga si Nunu Noah, the finals MVP, as you said. A big impact player also, has improved his game throughout the months and the years. Showing us also that he has his range. Ito ngayon, ating referee number 40. Pinatawan si Coach Jerry Cordillera ng warning for continuous complaining. Isa pang technical, pwedeng ma-eject. Or isa pang warning, rather, can cause a technical.
Noah seeking that free throw as he gives Beda a 25-18 advantage. Nichols, pinasa sa labas para kay De La Cruz. Unable to get it to fall down. Here's Cabanag. Lead pass para kay Devon Potts. Devon stops, pops. Doesn't drop. It is Arellano basketball. De La Cruz. Binigay dito kay Mecca. Salado. With Jeremer Cabanag on him. Salado. Umikot. Pumunta sa kabila. Nichols tumira sa labas. Too strong. Noah against De La Cruz, and Noah taking it away from De La Cruz. When a pit bull goes up against a bull, a full-sized bull, of course the bull is gonna win. Pero nakita natin yung fighting heart, yung pusong palaban ng si De La Cruz.
Kung makita mo to si Levi De La Cruz, you know, yung tindig niya naka-shorts, parang all muscle. Diba?
Samantala, JB Bahio, the late entry to the Beda roster nung nakaraang season, backing down Zach Nichols. That's an advantage for him.
That is what you're going to do if your matchup is Zach Nichols, not known for his defensive presence. But then JB Bahio, with that drop step, naunahan niya with that first step to that great post move for that three-point play.
Here's De La Cruz. Salado. Crossover. Salado umatake. Kentoy Salado nakalusot at nakapuntos para sa Arellano.
Nung Arellano ngayon bleeding for their points. Medyo hirap sila maka-execute on their offense.
And that's an offensive foul right there on JB Bahio.
Pinawian ni Zach Nichols doon. Ginulangan niya ng konti to cause for him to be able to cause that offensive foul.
More Red Lions being unleashed from the Lions' den. Nate Dominguez, the hero from the last match, is now in along with their sharpshooter AC Soberano. Salado. Binigay dito kay Mecca. Nichols. Back to Salado. Salado turns. Salado passes it inside. And Cañete will head to the line for two.
Walang takot to dumrive doon at nag-create na play si Kent Salado with that spin move, those dribble moves, and finding Cañete down low.
Michael Cañete had a very solid first game, double-double para sa kanya against Mapua University, 17 points and 12 rebounds. But since then, Cañete has been quiet. Ito ang kanyang mga averages, 7.4 points per game and 6 rebounds per game. But definitely a guy with a solid foundation and can be developed into a double-double guy in the future. Rodriguez, binigay dito kay Bolling. Bolling using the Noah screen. Bahio, binigay kay Soberano. Soberano umatake. Soberano lobs it up top for Nunu. Nunu, one more time. Wala pa rin. It is Arellano basketball. Salado, umarangkada. Kentoy Salado. Nobody can catch this Roadrunner.
Medal to the medals, Ken Salado. He saw that disadvantage, talagang nag-loss siya dun eh, nag-R2.
Biglang umarangkada. Itong si Kentoy Salado. A burst of speed, leaving everybody fighting the dust.
We'll have to see that again. That unsportsmanlike foul went in traffic. Kagulo doon sa ilalim. Si Soberano called for an unsportsmanlike foul. This might be costly. This might spark the run for Arellano. 2 free throws plus ball possession.
I just saw Giovanni Halalon sit behind the Arellano bench. So ang daming mga national team basketball players na nandito ngayon. We saw Basel, we saw Kiefer, and now Gio is in the building. Ngayon, inanunsyo nga na excessive swinging of elbows itong si AC Soberano at malinaw na malinaw, he caught Taiwan with an elbow there.
Well, Soberano was arguing that it was just part of a basketball type of play.
And Salado walking into that triple.
Yun na nga yung sinasabi ko, Anton, after that unsportsmanlike foul, 1 out of 2 free throws made, ball possession, kumbaga 4-point swing, a 7-0 run for the Arellano Chiefs.
Doliguez trying to respond, masyadong malakas. And that's a foul right there on JV Mocon Tinulak. Itong si Michael Cañete, aminado naman si JV doon.
Momentum right now para sa Arellano. And for them, just keep on moving the ball. Don't settle for outside shots. Do what they're doing earlier, na driving and making drop passes down low.
Salado. Pinasa dito kay Cañete. Throws it down low. Nothing there underneath for Mecca. Doliguez zigzagging his way through traffic. Doliguez binigay dito kay Mocon from the elbow. Kapos. Let's take a look at this move once again by Kentoy Salado. The acceleration on the Vivo. Perfect shot. Perfect selfie.
Biglang umarakata, biglang umalagwas. Ken Salado.
And Taiwan called for a foul as he was reaching in.
Tatawagan talaga ng foul yun. Sinabi nga ni Ken Salado sa kanya, depensa lang, hands up lang, huwag ka nang sumundot.
Doliguez to Bollick. Bollick on the drive. Robert Bollick, kinaliwa pa.
That is the reason why Robert Bollick is just so successful. Even though he can drive towards the basket, kahit big man ang sumabay sa kanya, kayang-kayang sabayan ng kanyang katawan.
Salado throws it out to Mecca. Back to Kentoy. Stops, pops, doesn't drop. And Takwa comes up with the rebound. Bollick looking for Donald. Donald double team. Binalik dito kay JV Mocon. Kanina si Bollick. Ngayon naman JV Mocon with a left-handed finish.
Well, the double team was caused and yung help defense hindi naka-recover kagad kay JV Mocon. Hence that open layup.
Nichols. Binigay dito kay Salado. Salado throws it out. Mecca for 3. Offline. Bollick with the board. Robert Bollick, another reason why he's such a good player is he's a rebounding guard. Double-double sa kanilang huling laban. Kontra sa Perpetual, who's one of the best rebounding teams in the league. Bolick umatake. Bolick wanted a foul, did not get it. It's Arellano basketball. Salado, rumarachada. Salado, dinabas ang bola. Nichols for 3. All day to shoot, and it was short. Nichols shaking his head. Here's Bolick. Mecca on him. Bolick! What a move! A sidestep from Ormoc City. Robert Bolick.
Usong-uso yun ngayon eh, no? Yung sidestep, yung Euro step. We see so many guards do that kind of move.
And Bolick showing you his version of a sidestep right there. That's a foul on Mecca. And let's take a look at this Milo Nutriak. Galing move of the quarter. Nawala ang bantay sa harap ni Robert Bolick.
And that move is made from the gym. I can imagine Robert Bolick just practicing that move so many times to be able to execute and perfect that kind of move in the game.
Coach Boyd Fernandez calls a timeout. Magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 93 dito lang sa SNA.
Welcome back mga kapamilya dito sa NCAA Season 93. And you know what? This is a very special day because I don't just have one, but two of those who brought such pride to the Philippines. Kasama ko nanggaling fresh from the SEA Games, Kiefer Ravena and Baser Amer. Guys, Kiefer, you're a 4-time gold medalist, you're a legend, and Baser, you are a 4-time NCAA champion. But what draws you back to basketball? At ano bang pinabalik-balikan niyo dito?
Para sa akin, nakakamiss maglaro sa college. Talagang you represent the school, di ba? Talagang pride talaga. Nandiyan yung mga alumni, yung mga estudyante na sumusuporta sa amin.
Para sa'yo naman, Kiefer?
Kasi sir, siguro yung pride din. Parang nasa national team ka, yung pride ng Philippines pinaglalaban mo at the same time kami. Yung pride ng school, pinaglalaban mo din. Yung fans, yung alumni, yung teammates mo, siyempre nakakamiss din. Kaya every now and then, tinatry namin manood ng college basketball.
And alam ko kayo ang stars talaga dito. Pero sino ba ang gusto nyo makitang player sa NCAA All-Star Game?
Para sa akin, madami si Mocon, si Bolly, Jerry Mar, Labon Pags.
Well, siguro maraming deserving sa kanila from each and every school, no? Sila Salado, sila Ken, sila Robert Bolick, from other schools that represent and excel. So, depende na lang sa kanila talaga yun if they really show consistency and they'll show their worth to make it to the All-Star Game.
Parang pwede na rin mag-coach, Anton and Mix, may tanong kayo?
Ako, Rox, may tanong ako for Kiefer or Baser. Siguro, kahit kayo na nga sumagot nito, siguro Kiefer na lang. Kiefer, gano'n ka-special yung relationship nito ni Baser, especially coming back, yung rivalry nito nung high school ngayon, magkakapit na kayo sa national team?
Very special. Siguro yun din yung maganda na form namin. It goes beyond basketball. Sobrang close nga namin. Bumili siya ng bahay sa same village ko para kapit-bahay pa rin kami. So gano'n kami ka-close ni Basel. Kaya papunta ng practices, sabay kami. So ngayon medyo sawa na kami sa isa't isa. Pero gumagawa lang kami ng way to, bond with each other.
Alright, thank you, Kiefer. Maraming salamat. Baser also, Rox.
Yes, at sana makita natin din sila sa NCAA All-Star Game this Friday na yun, mga kapamilya, 1:30, only on SBA.
Let's take a look at the main gunner for Arellano University, ang kanilang point guard na si Kentoy Salado sa ating Vivo player profile from Cagayan de Oro. Kentoy Salado in his 3rd season dito sa NCAA. Now, the man holding the steering wheel, sitting on the driver's seat para kay Coach Jerry Codiniera.
Yan ay nakaupo doon sa manibela at hawak-hawak ang buong boost ng Arellano, averaging 17 points, 4 rebounds per game, 4 assists also.
Definitely proving that he is one of the stars dito sa ating liga, as Mocon nearly got that to fall.
Anton, after that 7 to 9-0 run by Arellano, sumagot naman dito ang San Beda Red Lions, of course, with this Bolick 3 also, and the 13-0 run para sa Red Lions.
In the last 1 minute and 30 seconds. Grabe yung run
lang.
na ginawa ng San Beda College. Napako sa 27 ng Arellano, Mix.
Paco 14 in the counting. 13 points para kay Robert Bolick. 5 out of 9 shooting for him. Robert Bolick averaging 12 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists per game. The #1 guy, leading scorer para sa San Beda Red Lions.
Substitutions here. Raj Tonko is in. Calvin Oftana is also in para sa mga bedista.
Alvin Oftana, one of these guys na 4. Pwede mo siyang stretch 4. Meron ding konting tira to sa labas. Pwede mo rin kung magbibig line up ka. Pwede mo rin gawing 3 yan. Si Calvin Oftana.
Viloria spins, looking for Eli Ongolo. Ongolo! And Eli is able to score underneath.
And you won't see that in the past season, but Ongolo showing his upper body strength and balance. No intimidation as he went in for that shot.
And Eli, in his first season in the NCAA, did not score a single point. So this is a huge confidence booster for Eli. But speaking of confidence, Raj Tonko getting one to go right there.
Si Raj Tonko din andon medyo nag-dip yung kanyang performance this season, only averaging 8 minutes, 1.5 points per game. This is a guy has a promising future. Umutok agad ang kanyang rookie year, a vital piece in that championship run last year. But looking to get his confidence back is Raj Tonko.
Raj Tonko is a 2-time NCAA champion in the collegiate level. Was also a champion as a member of the Red Cubs. So he does have that lineage of being a champion point guard from the Red Lions. And JV Mocon telling everybody to stay composed.
Stay composed lang is JV Mocon. Just that stability in the paint. That half hook. Kanina pa ginagawa yung floater and that semi-hook shot.
Concepcion, umatake. That's a foul on Oftana.
20-2 run para sa San Beda Red Lions, closing out the second quarter. Beda Damos. As I mentioned about vital pieces, Ben Adamos also stepped up big time in the absence of Donald Tangwa last year. A utility guy, no frills, no spills, just gets the job done.
Alam mo, Mix, sometimes you just realize how deep the bench is of San Beda, because Ben Adamos is a guy who could start. We haven't really seen him much today, and we're almost entering halftime. And you bring a guy like Ben Adamos, so
A starter like.
it's like nagsisimula pa lang ang San Beda.
Oo.
Ganun kalalim yung bench nitong si Coach Boyan Fernandez.
Well, that is the reputation of the Red Lions. We haven't, you know, I think in recent years, there's no memory of them not being shallow in terms of their bench. They're always deep, 1 to 15.
That's why it's hard to tell if we've seen the best from them already.
It's hard to tell. Oh.
This is a team that finished as the #1 seed for 11 straight seasons, and that streak is still ongoing. Trying to make it 12 in a row, pero syempre yung mga ibang koponan hindi papayag yan. Basta-basta na lang maging #1 ulit ang San Beda.
And out of those 11 seasons, correct me if I'm wrong, they have won the championship 9 times.
That's right.
Out of those 11 seasons, 1 against San Sebastian and 1 against Letran.
Yun lang yung mga talo nila sa finals.
Oh.
Of course, last year was the redemption year after losing the title to Letran in season 91. Ongolo blocked from behind. Ito na mga bedista. Bocon, dinabas dito kay Tonko. Tonko, short. Flores with a board. Arellano is trying to run, but Mocon was ready. JV looking up at the clock, telling everybody to settle down. Cabanag fakes, drives, kicks it out. Tonko still has a lot of time. 10 segundo natitira dito sa first half. Tonko, 5 segundo natitira dito sa first half. Mocon of Tana from the baseline. San Beda really took their time on that last possession. And Coach Boy Fernandez applauding the effort of his players as they head back to the dugout. But not before we check out the highlights. Salado, this was part of that run by Arellano that got them to within 1. Pero biglang sumabog ang opensa ng mga Red Lions, led of course by Bolick and Moki.
Ito yung mga tipong pag naglalaro ka sa court mo, hahabol ka na tapos biglang makakamomentum yung kalaban mo. And right now, 18-point lead enjoyed to the San Beda Red Lions. Robert Bolick carrying the way for them para sa mga Betista.
Robert Bolick is feeling it. We are at the half, and the Red Lions are up by 18. We've got a special feature when we come back after a few reminders, so keep it right here on SNA.